I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why,
Oh.
I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. Are we walking funny? I think we're walking funny.
Lights on.
Multiple reasons. Oh, stop giving me chems. You might make me addicted.
Steady. Fighty.
How come you didn't give me chems in another battle, huh? Why do you always do it in this battle? Like whenever fighting tiny things. But hopefully this time around we can defeat Mobius. Because we're gonna go back to the sink, deliver these last things, and then we've done all side quests that I can think of anyway. And then we're gonna see if we can't get our brain back. Because I need my brain. It is essential, especially when they can control me. When they have my brain, pretty much. It's not really nice being controlled because you broke your brain. Okay. Don't really know what that was all about, but I'll leave it alone because I know better than to ask those questions at this point.
Who do you think is cuter? Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
How about Dr. Sitchbo? Yes.
That's all.
Okay, we're gonna go into the sink. Here you go, jukebox.
What's the hap?
I found the Soundwave file.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Sounds good to me. Gabriel's bag available is for the Sonic Emitter Robo Scorpion available. Yeah, but which one's the best?
You got some plans for me, don't you?
I like to process some plants.
I love it when you talk like that. Let me just get that interface up and running for you.
Process seed into planter. There we go.
Couldn't stay away, could you? Yeah, I knew you'd be back.
Great, now we should have plants growing in here. Okay, I'm gonna sell stuff to you. Yes, you may. I would like to buy stuff, and I would like to buy... Actually, no, not buy stuff. I'd like to sell you stuff. I'd also like to buy stuff, but I'm guessing that I can't really get anything I want because it's very expensive. Yes, that is indeed the case. Well, isn't that great? Well, since that is done, I can now go ahead and continue with Old World Blues. Wait, before I go, I'm probably gonna take a rest. Because it's nighttime and it's a bit of a pain to travel during night. I'd rather not keep doing that. It's not really a preference I have, you see. It's more of a... it's very deadly and very unpredictable at night. There we go. This should be enough. Enough sleeping for now. Ah, yes, the beautiful sky.
Time to fight.
Ow. Quite a lot of you at this point. How are there so many of you? Okay, you're making me bring out my medicine stick. And I missed somehow? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get that reloading done. There we go. Ah, come on.
Was that all?
There we go. Perfect. Oh, is that one of the ones that shot up in the sky and it landed somewhere and is now just stuck? That's funny. Oh, we have more people here.
Time to fight.
All right, buddy. All right.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Time to fight.
Do you have any... No, this doesn't actually have a lot of different ammo. What's shooting? You are. Then you stop moving when I shoot. Oh boy, I heard you. Please, Pip-Boy? Please, Pip-Boy? Please? Jesus. Run, run, run. I'm also gonna need a super stim pack at the moment. That is actually very close to me dying. I did not expect that one to run up on me all at once. How am I over encumbered?
Fighting over.
Did I pick something up I wasn't supposed to? Oh, this one is just trash. I'm never gonna use that one. Even if I pick it up, I'm just not gonna use it. I have... Oh, didn't I sell all my frag mines? Did I say no to that? Well, that's my mistake, I guess. I'm not crippled or anything. Then why am I... Oh, I guess I'll take some buff out. Can't have myself be over encumbered now. That's also my cue to use the liquidator, I suppose.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
What's with you and figuring out who's cuter? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Oh, more of these guys. Alright, here we go. I know there's a lot of them back there, so here's what I'll do. You're robotic. You're supposed to take a lot of damage from EMPs. Or stuff that does a lot of explosive stuff to you. Maybe you're just immune to that kind of stuff because you're apparently better than everyone else. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. This is my only effective weapons against it. This one gun. Come on, kill them. Yes, fly away, my little robo-scorpions, fly away. Kind of infinite. Although I know they're respawning, but still. I keep killing them as many times as it takes. My carry weight is quite high, but that's not because of... I picked up another thing I don't want. I just need to find it. I never dropped it, did I? I don't think I did. It was you, fission battery. I have some scrap metal. I guess I could use it to craft something. That's not gonna be for a while, though. The Forbidden Zone Dome. Alright, let's do it. Mobius. I'm here. And you're ignoring me. Okay, why are you ignoring me? Mobius, you can't ignore me. I'm your arch nemesis.
Fighting over.
Yo! Hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's
Yes.
just up there.
Yeah, I am.
Such a nice brain, young, very bright.
Really?
Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Okay, is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. The flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
Thanks. You seem sort of nice, but you also seem kind of crazy.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel.
Oh, is that your place? The one that was filled with
I forget them
mentats?
all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations, although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end.
You aren't exactly what I was expecting.
Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Well, why did you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Oh, that's very true, that's very true. Okay, exactly. I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
Okay, I need my brain back then. Can you give me well, but I am curious about some things though.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Okay, I mean, I'll give you that you seem nicer. Can you tell me about your robo-scorpions then?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger.
Oh, okay.
I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
Okay, I mean, I was curious about other things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
Okay, so you don't seem aggressive. Why broadcast threats to the think tank then?
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that.
What?
Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.
Wait, so you built the robo-scorpions, issued threats to keep the think tank occupied?
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, con-science? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than I do.
Okay, everything you told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one. This name's as real as you or I, although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an appellation. Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with, like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed to forget them, take on new names. It enforces the recursion loop in our perception programming.
You reprogrammed their names as part of recursion loop? what? To trap their processors or something?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and then...
Then why did you trap them?
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here, or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Okay, so keep going. I want to hear the rest of this.
Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers, geometers, and cartography programs. This is now their world, here, Big Mountain. It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back. They were my friends, but sometimes they would take things too far.
You don't say.
And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking. That's my professional opinion, anyway. And I am told I was once quiet professional.
Okay, if you're lobotomized, okay. So that's kind of an asshole thing to do to your friends, you know?
Is it? I suppose it is. But really, they started the whole excrement hole behavior loop in the first place.
If you lobotomized the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright.
Are you sure about
They are
that?
the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up, then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
I mean, there must have been other signs of a larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micro-magnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
I'll take that as a compliment. The bullet that went into my brain, Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but a cranial injury from the attack outside. The only wrinkle is the one that bullet went into my brain. Alright, the bullet that went into my brain, Doc Mitchell tried to patch me up, but...
Yes, very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place...
Hooray for
bullets
me.
in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis.
Okay.
But it was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem. And the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells into hosts to slip past the radar fence. I'm sure of it. And once they're off the reservation...
So if I don't get my brain back, I can't leave ever?
Oh no. I doubt your brain would be so unreasonable. It already knows the trick of it, you see. Doesn't need to be in a host body at all. If you become friends or exist in an uneasy truce with weapons aimed at each other, it would unlock the fence for you.
What?
Well, once the think tank was dealt with, of course. Your brain is a responsible sort. Doesn't want mad scientists running around everywhere.
Okay, so you set your threads on a loop to keep them occupied?
Yes, I certainly wouldn't loop it on purpose. Purpose. I am far too sophisticated to make such a childish error.
Do you know anything about any of the other visitors, by the way?
Not much, except they contaminated Big Mountain and installed new ideas in the think tank.
No, not new ideas.
One caused a great deal of infrastructure damage with his brain and smartiness. Ruthless, that one. Played a little rough with the trains. But the last one was the most dangerous. Him, slipping away. That was almost as bad as the think tank escaping.
Okay, what do you mean?
The first one, the ruthless one who smashed up our toy trains, asked for weapons, power, items he could use to destroy a nation with force. The other asked a different question, and with it got the true answer about what makes nations and what breaks them. He spoke to the think tank, to Klein, showed them the flag of the old world, and it made them remember all of it, all that had happened. They shared things with him that they shouldn't. He now carries those ideas, that knowledge elsewhere.
Okay, I don't understand. What do you want to... Well, I was curious about some things.
Yes, this is getting interesting. You are just filled with these little slices of curiosity, aren't you?
Oh, you bet you I am. I bet you enough. No, I need my brain back. I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you?
It doesn't have a choice.
Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
What? You can't... That's... Why do you steal my brain? Is it the same thing? Why is that a problem?
I'm not sure, except...
Oh, same thing. Okay. Oh, I see. So I can even do that.
Very good.
Okay, so I need to get 2 intelligence. Okay. Oh, I need to do this first. I mean, I did a lot of healing, I suppose. I did some repair skill. Did I? I think, yeah, I did, because I helped him with his stuff. More science. And what is this? You truly are a red child. As you go through the increasingly devastating state of radiation sickness, you will regenerate more and more health. I mean, I guess I can take this. It is kind of useful to a certain extent. But maybe I'll find one that's a bit more sciencey. I mean, math read is sciencey, but it's not really useful to me. If there's anything else, plasma spares. You're just excited about plasma that you can't magnetically contain yourself. They because of all plasma weapons. What about this one? You can same with the ammo left your foes that way. Overclocked. It's time to get into overdrive. With this perk, you ignore 10 extra DT with laser weapons, deal 20% more damage with plasma weapons, and attack 33% faster with pyromaniac weapons. Sure, we can go with that. I also need to get my intelligence up by 2. I should have Mentas laying around. Buddy.
I'm having the most peculiar feeling.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, so Klein said they had an idea to get the 3 technologies after your broadcast. Coincidence?
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth. My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave. It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them to attack me. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are needed to put a brain, your brain, back into its skull properly.
Okay, and what is the purpose of these technologies?
The X2 antenna can be used to focus your alpha wave frequency thought patterns. The sneaky suit? Why, it houses a cardiac regulator. And the sonic sound wave projecto emitter was never intended as a weapon. It was a medicinal vertebrae pulse desensitizer. In short, brains, a heart, and courage. Spine. I think there was a story once where a band of murderous thugs sought these things. They had them all the time in the story. Didn't stop them from murdering to get them. And it won't stop the think tank either.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Yellow Brick Road, and they... and it was a bit different. Anyway, was there any other data transmitted in your thread broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program. Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt. But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only so much science can do when you started talking to them. You're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather intriguing, if you'll forgive an old brain for saying so.
Okay, but the think tank downloaded the schematics, not the items. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is unfortunate. Oh well, at least I tried.
I mean, that's the attitude, I guess. Sure. Alright, let's go talk to my brain. Dr. Mobius' scrubs, I'll take that. I don't know what it's for, but I'll take it. Dr. Mobius' glove. I'm guessing this is his lab or something? Is that what we're getting at? It's very dark in here. You should have some kind of light. Bring more money, bring more money. Bring more money, and bring more money. I do love myself some bottle caps. They're very nice.
I do so love integers.
Ooh, more drained microfusion cells. Static rave. Here, have this. A weapon of some kind? Is it another one of those bad ones? Got my brain in there?
The neutrons attached to the meson. Connected to
Oh, that is an old school song. Am I hearing snoring? Is my brain snoring behind me? It can't be snoring. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my brain is bigger than I thought. Oh well, I'll just leave it be for now, I suppose. Purified water, yes, yes, I'll take it. Scientist scraps, alright. Then we check this out as well. Buffalo was one off, that means I'm probably out of... like I'm carrying too much. PKWMG, I'll take it. Oh my goodness, dude, the Mentats.
You're my best friend forever.
I'm gonna get rid of you soon. Probably shouldn't say that. You're gonna make me feel like slightly bad, you know? You can't just make me feel slightly bad. Oh my god, the Mentat. He really likes Mentats. And you know what I like? I like bottle caps. So you know what we can do? We can exchange... Actually, no, I just take it. Probably works fine anyway. It'd be funny if they had like a message at the end of the DLC. They're like, you sold all his Mentats, so now he can't get his fill of Mentats. Game, this is registered, you stole everything. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's ammo? You have everything in here, don't you? You never used any of it? Okay, well,
I'm imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
Good for you. Okay, I'll have to go to you now, and actually, no, I won't. Will I? No. I guess we'll actually go ahead and talk to the brain and see what happens in the next video. I'm gonna have to end this one right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.